Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on the video. This is Nick, First Coast Math Clinic. And in this video, we're going to solve the problem in front of you. 10 people met and exchanged handshakes. If no handshakes were repeated, how many total handshakes were exchanged? So let's visualize what this problem looks like, right? And instead of starting with 10 people, let's start with something easy. Let's start with maybe just 2 people. And each person is going to be a dot. So we've got person A, person B, and the line in between them is going to be the handshake. So if we have 2 people, person A, person B, how many handshakes can we have? We can have 1 handshake. All right, what about 3 people? So here we've got person A, B, and C. Person A can shake hands with B and C. Person B can shake hands with C. You're ready to shake hands with A, and C is shaking hands with A and B. So we've got 3 handshakes here. What about 4 people? So we've got person A, B, C, and D. So person A can shake hands with person B, C, and D. B already shook hands with A, can shake hands with C and D. C already shook hands with B and A. They can shake hands with D. D already shook hands with A, B, and C. So we have 6 total handshakes here, 6 lines. And let's do 5 people. So starting with person A can shake hands with E, D, C, and B. Person E can shake hands with D, C, and B. They already shook hands with A. D has already shook hands with E and A, so they can shake hands with B and C. C's already shook hands with D, E, A, so they can shake hands with B. So we're going to have 10 total handshakes here. So we've got our data for 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and 5 people. So an easy way to look at this data is going to be in a table. So let's draw this out. We'll have our people here. I'm going to use n to represent the number of people. And our number of handshakes here. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. We know 2 people have 1 handshake, 3 people have 3, 4 people have 6 handshakes, and 5 people have 10 handshakes. So let's see if there's some kind of relationship that we can get here between our handshakes. So we start with 1 and then go from 1 to 3. Well, we're increasing by 2 there. We're going from 3 to 6, so we're increasing by 3. 6 to 10, we're increasing by 4. So it looks like we have a pattern of plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. So if we want to get 6 people, it looks like we should have plus 5 and have 15. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and we'll draw out this figure with 6 people and see if we get 15, just to check that. We've got our 6 people here, A through F, and I'm going to draw our handshakes in, our lines in some different colors. So for A can shake hands with B, C, D, E, and F. So that's 5 handshakes. B ready to shake hands with A, so they could shake hands with C, D, E, and F. So that's 4 handshakes. C ready to shake hands with B and A, so they can shake hands with D, E, and F. So that's 3 handshakes. D ready to shake hands with C, A, so they could shake hands, and they shook hands with B as well. So they could shake hands with E and F. So that's 2. And then E ready to shake hands with D, C, B, A. So they just have F left over. So that's 1. And if we add these all up, we're going to get 15, which is what we're looking for here, right? Now 6 is a little tricky to draw out, so any more than that is going to be really difficult to draw. So let's just continue our pattern in our table here and figure out for 7 people. All right, so we've got plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. So we're going to go plus 6. We should have 21 handshakes. For 8 people, we're going to do plus 7. So that's 28. For 9 people, that's plus 8. And we'll have 36. And for 10 people, we're going to have plus 9. And we're going to have 45 handshakes. So for 10 people, we should have 45 total handshakes. Okay, so we figured out that at 10 people, we're going to have 45 total handshakes. And we figured that out by starting by drawing an illustration and representing people 1 through 6, and then figuring out the pattern and continuing that pattern up till we get to 10 people. Well, what if instead of 10 people, we were asked instead for maybe like 20 people or 50 people or even 100 people? Okay. Now, if we were asked for this many people, it got really difficult to draw 6 people. It wouldn't be reasonable to draw 20 people or 50 people or 100 people, and even completing this table out to 20 or 50 or 100 would be really challenging. It wouldn't be the most efficient method of solving this problem. So let's see if we could figure out another more efficient method to solve this problem and see if maybe we can come up with a formula to help us solve this problem. And then once we do that, we can figure out how many handshakes we're going to have if we have 20 people, 50 people, and then 100 people. So to help us do that, let's look at our figure right here. 4 people. Now at 4 people, we know we have 6 handshakes. And let's look at what we have for each person. So for each person, person A had 1, 2, 3 handshakes. Person B, 1, 2, 3. C, 1, 2, 3. And D, 1, 2, 3. So each person had 1 fewer handshake than the total number of people. And that makes sense because if you're in a group of people, 4 people in particular, you can shake everybody's hand except for your own. So you're going to shake 3 hands. So we're going to start with the number of people times the number of people minus 1. So in terms of a formula, we're going to use n to represent our number of people. So it's going to be n times n minus 1. And if we want to test our value for 4, I'm going to say n equals 4. Then we're going to have 4 times 4 minus 1, giving us 4 times 3, giving us 12. Well, we know that our answer should be 6. All right, we got 12. What happened? Why did we get 12? Well, if we notice, all right, this handshake from A to D is the same handshake. That's the same line. Here, A to B is the same line. Handshake from B to D is the same line. So if we just multiply the number of people times the number of people minus 1, we're counting the same handshake more than once. So we don't want to do that. And how do we prevent ourselves from counting the same handshake more than once? Well, let's divide everything by 2. So I want n times n minus 1 divided by 2. So we could do 4 times 4 minus 1 divided by 2, 4 times 3 divided by 2, 12 divided by 2, and we get 6, which is our answer for the number of handshakes 4 people are going to exchange. Now let's test that with 10 people. So if n equals 10, we're going to have 10 times 10 minus 1 over 2. We'll get 10 times 9 over 2, 90 over 2, and we get, squeeze this in here, 45, which is the answer we got here. So our formula works for 4 people and for 10 people, so it's going to be an easy way that we can figure out how many handshakes 20, 50, and 100 people have. All right, let me clean things up a little bit, and then we'll figure out the number of handshakes for 20, 50, and 100 people using our formula here. We want to figure out how many handshakes will be exchanged between 20 people to start. So if n equals 20, we're going to have 20 times 20 minus 1 divided by 2. So that's 20 times 19 divided by 2. And we're going to get 190 handshakes. for 20 people. Now, what about 50 people? So we're going to have 50 times 50 minus 1 over 2. 50 times 49 divided by 2. We multiply 50 times 49, then divide by 2, and we're going to get 1,225 handshakes. Now let's try n equals 100. So 100 people. We're doubling our value from 50 to 100. Are we going to double the number of handshakes? Let's see how that changes. So we've got 100 times 100 minus 1 divided by 2. So 100 times 99 divided by 2. And we get 4,950 handshakes. And we get 4,950 handshakes. So going from 50 to 100 people, we've doubled the number of people, but we have more than 4 times the number of handshakes being exchanged. So in this video, we did some problem solving. I showed you how to represent the problem visually, how to solve the problem using a table, and then how to write an expression that represents the problem and then solve the problem using that expression. I hope this video helped you understand this concept a little bit more. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Nick from First Coast Math Clinic.